Hello, this is Unknown Void Cats, and welcome back to another Don't Starve Together video. And by another Don't Starve Together video, I mean another Don't Starve Together video, but another world, because I had to restart the world, because if you saw last video, I died, and I didn't just die, but I had the entire world get reset, because I didn't get to a touchstone in time, because I got to the first touchstone, but immediately died right after, because I was in a cave, and I died to darkness, because I thought the game would be nice enough to consider, and because I've never revived in a cave before with a touchstone, I've only done the surface, so I assumed that, when you revive in a cave, you're not going to have any supplies, so I assumed the game would be, nice enough to give you a little light aura when you revive to a touchstone in a cave, since you're obviously not going to be able to get a torch or anything when you just revived. So I assumed it'd give me a light aura or something. You know how kind of when you join join a world right when it's about to be nighttime, and it gives you a little spawns a little light spot for a little bit, just to make sure you don't spawn to world and immediately die within a few seconds. I thought it'd do that when I spawned to touchstone, but it did not. It did not, so I ended up dying again after respawning to a touchstone, and I didn't have enough time to get back from there to the surface to find a surface touchstone, so the world reset, and I couldn't roll it back because I was I don't want to do that. That felt too cheaty to do that, so I didn't. And so because of that, the world was reset, and now I have to restart. But this time, I'm not playing Wilson. I'm going to be playing WX, because I wanted to play Wilson for my first playthrough, because, he's the more default character, so I thought it'd be fitting. But now that it's technically my second playthrough, on this channel specifically, not my second time playing the game overall, I decided, okay, I'm going to play WX this time, because I like WX. He's one of my favorite characters. One problem, though. You may be thinking, okay, so you just reset. But technically, I've actually reset twice. Because I obviously reset after I died last video. But what you didn't see is me resetting a second time after playing WX. Because what actually happened is, I actually started this video 30 minutes ago. Got to day 5. And then I was checking something and I realized, the video is not recording. Why is that? And then I realized, I didn't turn the video on. I didn't turn the recording on. I didn't hit start recording, did I, It hasn't been recording at all this entire time, because I just never started recording at all. And so I had to completely restart the world because I didn't record anything. I was well, I don't want to just start the new world in the video already 5 days in. That would make no sense. So I had to restart the world, unfortunately. Though, to be really honest with you, it was not that unfortunate, because I was actually doing really bad. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm recording this video kind of late today. I'm recording this video around I'm recording this video quite late. Honestly, I'm probably gonna go to sleep in a few hours after this video. So it might be because of that or something. But for some reason my game was really off when I was trying to play. I wasted an entire day because I completely forgot how, what's his name? WX. I forgot how his scanning, thing works. And I literally spent an entire day trying to scan a rabbit, because I just couldn't, it just kept running away, and I could never properly scan the rabbit properly. And so I just wasted an entire day chasing after a rabbit to scan it, so I could get the speed module. But then I found out that, honestly, what I found out at the end of that day is I found out the best way to do it is honestly just to wait till nighttime and then drop the rabbit on the ground and it falls asleep, because then it can't run away. And so that's what I'm gonna do this time. But essentially what happened is that recording, well, not recording because I forgot to actually record it, but kind of recording, I wasted an entire day because I forgot how to do that stuff. I forgot how to scan Rabbit properly to get the speed module. And then I also wasted like multiple days and like a lot of progress because I got really sidetracked by random stuff, and I didn't properly I was like just running around really weirdly and like jumping in random wormholes and not really planning my movements very efficiently. And I also just kind of ended up when I made my science machine, because I usually like to make a science machine before I start exploring the world, I completely forgot to make a shovel, so I was just going right past a bunch of berry bushes, which was like a big waste of time, to be honest. A big old waste of time. A huge waste of time. I definitely could have been using my time more efficiently, and I could have been digging up all those berry bushes, but I wasn't. And so it's honestly a good thing I restarted. It's a good thing I completely forgot to hit the record button. Which honestly I don't know how I did, because I could have... Let me actually check now. Yeah, I am recording. I'm just checking to make sure I actually did hit it this time as well, because I could have sworn I did hit the record button though. When, like, you know, before. So I don't know how I didn't. Because I could have sworn I did. But honestly, it's possible I got distracted by something else and like thought I hit recording but didn't actually. And the only reason I thought I did is because I was going to, but then got distracted by something else, but then tricked my mind into thinking I did end up hitting record before I got distracted, but clearly that's not what happened. Okay, so I do deploy this guy, drop this guy. Come on, you're sleeping. Okay, there. Yeah, I was about to say, like, bro, you're supposed to be sleeping. Chill it. Okay, now I just do this. He falls back into the trap. Get the data back. I'm just gonna leave the trap for now. I don't really care that much about it. Then I get a speed module, which I'll plug in. Plug in the speed module, and now I'm so much faster, bro. Speed module is so good. Like I want to make sure to rush that as quick as I can because it's gonna make exploring a whole lot easier. Whole of a lot easier. Bump. Ooh, play. Whoa! That actually scared me somehow. Bro, that's the first time I've ever gotten scared by stage end. Usually I notice it. I'm zoomed out enough that I notice it way ahead of time, but oh my god. Because usually they come from behind. Usually they don't come. I wasn't expecting to come from the front. That actually spooked me like a decent amount. I was legitimately not expecting that at all. That actually spooked me quite strongly. What is that? Gigantic beehive? Do I actually have the stuff to make it? Yeah, I should go ahead and make this thing. Now, please. Because I want to go ahead and shovel. Do I have enough to make a backpack? One twig. One twig, bro. One twig. Only one twig is what I'm missing. You really got to make me go search for one twig up here so I can go get the stuff I need? Come on. That's so annoying. Okay. At least there is some up here, though. At least there was the twigs I needed up here. But I don't know how that stagehand got me so good. I guess because I was too busy talking. I was too busy talking that I wasn't really focusing. Darn. I was not focusing that strongly. Darn it, man. Now I got a bunch of killer bees chasing me down. Come on, bro. Please. Yeah, bro. Please. Bro, please. You gotta leave right now. Oh my god, no way did he bait me into triggering the other one. The next one. I'm out of here, bro. I'm out. Darn killer hive messing me up. I made the shovel, right? Don't tell me I didn't make... Oh my god, killer bees! Please, killer bees. You didn't need to... They throwing me off somehow. They really threw me off there. I don't know how they did it, but they did. They really got me there. But I'm good now. Probably. Sorry guys, I'm gonna need to take this. Okay, now time to get to shoveling. I need to remember to do that, because sometimes I'll just forget. Okay. Bump. Bump. Okay. A few carrots are good. That'll help tide me over on my great journey. I could use a few grass or whatever. Actually, I didn't need grass. I already have enough grass. It was twigs I needed, actually, to make another torch. I want to go ahead and make another torch because I know that one's going to break. Is that Dragonfly Desert? With a single grass gecko? I don't see him, right? I don't see... Actually, it's a her, isn't it? Yeah, I need to make sure I don't accidentally walk into them instantaneously. Go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and grab these guys. Sometimes you get some good loot for free from these guys. Sometimes you get some good stuff potentially. There's a chance. Yeah, Stinger ain't that though. A Stinger is not what I mean by good loot. Is there a clockwork? I can hear the wheezing sound effect. I can hear like the. Which I'm pretty sure is a sound effect of like a Clockwork Knight. I don't hear any more though, so it must be back. It must have been back there, just off screen. A lot of grass geckos here. A lot of grass geckos. But I don't think it's probably not a full grass gecko world though. I don't think, because I've seen a lot of just regular grass though still. So I don't know if it's like a full grass gecko world. But I did see a lot of. I have seen still a lot of grass geckos though. I would like to get out of here, please, before... I would like to get out of here before night, because I don't want to be running around here at night, because that's how you run into one of those little bone mounds and get immediately murdered by 10 hounds, because I wasn't looking where I was running, because there's too little lights. Maybe that isn't that might just be the sound effect. Oh, I think that's actually the sound effect from the tumbleweeds, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's just a never mind. I thought it was the sound effect from the clockworks. Never mind, I'm getting it confused. That's not the clockwork sound effect. I think this is the sound effect you get from these tumbleweeds. I just forgot they make a. I forgot because I didn't. I wasn't picking any tumbleweeds in the last thing with Wilson. I wasn't really picking any, so. I honestly forgot how they sounded. I forgot they make that weird sound effect. The very strange sound effect that they make. This kind of like wheezing sound that they make. Yeah, I forgot about it. Hey, gnome's good though. Getting a gnome, nice. Getting a gnome is kind of nice. Man, and we're not gonna have the cool, we're not gonna have the cool double desert lined up. Got the, Dragonfly Oasis Desert lined up. We're not gonna get it this time, this world, like we did last time. A little sad. It was honestly kind of cool seeing it in the last big main world. It was interesting to see. Is this the right forest? Oh yeah, it is. I was about to say, like, I was also confused if this was even the right forest, because I was like, man, I haven't seen a single hound mound. Is this really Dragonfly Forest? I mean, it has to be, because, it has all of the... It has all the stuff, like, it has the... It has to be, because it has all, the round cactuses, and... and it has, the dragonfly with the lava pool, so I know it has to be I know it has to be it, but for a while I wasn't seeing a hound, so I was like, is it? Is it really? Like, where's the hounds though? But it seems it is. It's just, I guess the hounds are a bit more inland this time, which is different. Usually the deserts I've seen before, usually the hound mounds are like kind of more huge. Like, they go from all the way to the edge, all the way to the middle. They go from the edge to the middle. They usually take up more land. That usually not just in that small little section it seems to be in. But that's the entire area, which it has. So it has two. It actually has two wormholes connected to it, which is nice. So we actually don't really, if we want to access this, we don't have to base here. If we want easy access to this, we can actually base like in one of these two places, and that'll give us easy access to Dragonfly Desert. So it would be good to keep that in mind when deciding a base later. I'll need to keep that in mind. Have I been forgetting to dig up stuff? I feel like I have. Well, actually, I was in a Dragonfly Desert, so there wasn't much to dig up anyway. Can't really dig up a cactus. It's not like we're playing, what's it called? It's not like we're playing Shipwrecked. We're about to dig up a bunch of elephant cactuses for defense. I miss playing Shipwrecked. Maybe I should. That lobster kind of freaked me out for a second. I thought it was like a oh my god! Oh my god! My heart jumped for a sec. It's doing it again. This dang stained hand. It actually kind of got me again a bit. Like, not as strongly. Like, it didn't get me as strongly, but it's still like I felt my like heart like slightly beat a bit there for a second. What was that? Kind of got me slightly. But what I was about to say is, yeah, this ain't no Shipwreck. We ain't gonna be digging up a bunch of cactuses. I do want to play Shipwrecked again. I haven't played like single player in a long while. Like, that used to actually be the main thing. I actually didn't play. Like, when I first played Don't Starve a lot when I was younger, like years and years ago, I was actually not really much of a whatchamacallit. I actually wasn't much of a Together. Well, one, Together wasn't out when I first started playing the game, so of course I couldn't immediately be a Together player because Together wasn't even out yet at the time. But even when it did come out and I got it, I still didn't actually play it that much because I didn't have anybody to play with. That's why. That's part of the reason why. But also just because I kind of liked single player more, because I kind of liked, like, you know, the DLCs. I never really had Hamlet until I got this computer and I bought the big bundle. So because I actually didn't, when I first played Don't Starve, I never really played it on a computer because I didn't have one. I played it on console. I had the Wii U version. Like, I had the Wii U version of like a Don't Starve, like, Giants. And then when my Wii U broke, I got like the Xbox version of like single player Don't Starve, and I got Giants and I got Shipwrecked. I didn't get Hamlet because I don't think it was available on console yet. I don't think at the time. So I never ended up getting on a console, but I did have Shipwrecked, and I played like a good amount of it. I never beat all the bosses. Like, I never beat that whatchamacallit, the Kraken thing, the Quacken. I think it's called the Quacken or something like that. I never beat them, so I was never able to beat them. Though not because I couldn't beat them, but because I just never like got to summoning them is the problem. I never beat the Quacken. I did beat Seal NATO like once or twice. I played it. I've gone like 100 days into like single player Don't Starve with like Shipwreck. So I beat Seal NATO like twice on 2 different occasions of 2 different worlds before. Maybe 3 times actually. Because I think I've beat it like in multiple different worlds, and then one of the worlds I beat it twice. So I beat like a few times actually. And I beat in Tiger Shark like once, not too much, but I beat it once because I remember getting its like I remember getting the Tiger Shark version of the Umbrella. Okay, this has to be a Grass Gecko world actually. I said maybe it isn't because I was like, I haven't seen them in other places. I only saw them in the Dragonfly Desert, but considering they're in the rock biome, this absolutely is a Grass Gecko World. Actually, let me check. Have I? Okay, it actually, yeah, no, it is definitely. Because I was saying, like, I remember seeing a lot of grass in other places though. So, because usually in a Grass Gecko World, grass doesn't spawn in most places. But I guess it was just the savannah I saw it, because it does spawn in savannah. Like savannah will still spawn grass even if it's a Grass Gecko World. It's just the rest of the world will no longer really spawn grass because there's grass geckos. Like these biomes would usually spawn grass, but they don't because it's a Grass Gecko World. But savannah still will. It must have, yeah, I know what it was. It was because of these stuff, like these guys that are technically in the savannah biome, but they're so close that they look like they're in the other biome. So I must have saw these and assumed they were in this biome, and we're like, oh, it can't be a Grass Gecko World because I saw grass in the other biomes. But no, they weren't actually in that. They were in the savannah biome. This definitely is a Grass Gecko World, which is interesting. Honestly, I'm surprised I haven't seen a Tasty Berry World, because this is technically 3 worlds, because we had the first world with the first playthrough before I died, then we had the second world that I didn't record because I forgot to hit the recording button and so had to restart after like 5 days, and we have this world. So that's 3 worlds, and neither of them have been a Tasty Berry World, interestingly enough. Interestingly enough, somehow none of them are a Tasty Berry. A little sad, but whatever. Well, actually, it's not that sad. Tasty berries are honestly kind of annoying. They're cool. Honestly, I like them in some ways because they can be quite nutritious. And the fact that they rot faster is actually kind of convenient in some cases. Because it can help you get that quick initial rot. It can help you get a quick, big, like, chunk of rot early game. For your early game, like, planting and stuff. But it can be really annoying later for, like, when you're actually farming a bunch. Because it's like, it's harder to make a gobbler farm of tasty berries because instead of you picking the berry, it falls on the ground, so a gobbler might run to that first instead of running it to the berry that's in the little cage. So honestly, they can be kind of annoying. Bro, you really aggroing me from that far? Come on, bro. You don't need to be like that now. Come on, mosquito. Don't try me right now. So actually, it's kind of fine it's not a Tasty Berry World, because it'd honestly be kind of annoying if it was a Tasty Berry World. Do not touch me, mosquito. Okay, I need to focus a bit more. Ooh! Chester, man, I've gotten Chester really quick in all these worlds. I've been getting Chester real quick. I've been getting Chester so quickly. To gamble, I've never actually used it. I've still not used this Battletro machine before. I thought that was a mosquito. I saw Chester, I was like, bro, why is a mosquito following me so far? I have not used this yet, though. I've seen it before. I've seen it multiple times before. But I've not used it. I don't even know how it works. I just know that you can gamble in it, and I think you can get resources. I'm pretty sure. But that's all I know. I never actually tried it. Honestly, the max knowledge I have about the Battletro machine was seeing a random short talking about how because of the Battletro machine, now Nothing World can be done with like characters like Wilson and stuff because you can gamble for resources. But it didn't show like how the machine worked. It just like mentioned like, oh, you can get grass from the machine, which makes Nothing Worlds more possible with this. But besides like those kind of stuff, I don't really know exactly how things. Wait a minute. Have I seen a sapling? Wait a minute. I didn't even notice that. Not only is it a Grass Gecko World, so we have no grass things, but it's also a Twiggy Tree World, so we also have no saplings. I didn't even realize that. I thought it was weird that I've not digged up a single sapling, but I kind of just attributed it to like, me being like a little not paying attention, and I kind of just assumed as like, okay, it's probably because I just keep forgetting to dig up the saplings, because that will happen sometimes. Like sometimes I'll forget to dig up saplings or berry bush stuff, so I just assumed it was that, but it seems it actually might just be that it's a Twiggy Tree World with all Twiggy trees, no saplings. A Twiggy Tree World and a Grass Gecko World. Man, we're not gonna get either. We're not gonna be getting grass nor saplings. Well, I mean, we're gonna get some grass because obviously savannas still have plenty. But we're not going to be getting it from, like, other places, interestingly enough. Don't touch me. That is the chest. I'm not going to grab it right now because it filled my inventory. But there is the twins chest. You know, I need to play Terraria again. I've not played in a long time. In fact, I've never really... Interesting thing, I've never really played much of it on, ever since the 1.4 update. I never actually played a lot of it. Like, I've never beaten the game once the 1.4 update came out, because what happened is I beat the game before it on, regular mode, like, not expert. I wasn't that good at the time, because it was years ago. I beat it on regular mode, like, beat Moonlord and everything, got all the different Moonlord sets. And then I didn't play, and I stopped playing the game. And then 1.4 came out, and I just never ended up playing it though. Like, despite 1.4 coming out, I never really played it besides like a small amount. Like, I made a master mode. Well, actually no. I did. Okay, actually I misremembered. I didn't not play until 1.4. I actually, after I beat the game on regular difficulty, I did start a expert world. It just didn't get very far. It got to Wall of Flesh, but I never beat him on expert mode. But then I made a master world and never did anything in it. I made a master mode world, but just never really cared enough to beat Wall of Flesh or anything with it. I just never got that far into it. Then I also played modded. I played Calamity on master mode. I actually did get past. I got past the mech bosses, but I ended up like quitting that playthrough because I just got distracted by other games. I'm pretty sure I just got distracted by playing like RimWorld and Stellaris again, so I ended up abandoning that Calamity playthrough. So I should go back to a Terraria again and actually beat the game of master mode, because I never did beat the game of master mode ever. Never did. I only beat the game on regular mode before 1.4 even came out. If that even is the name of the update. Maybe I'm getting confused with another game's update that was like big. I think it's 1.4 though, isn't it? The big update. I could have sworn, wasn't that a trap that like is supposed to set stuff on fire? Maybe. Oh, I guess it might not have worked because I took the gunpowder out. I guess I could have sworn the chest was supposed to set on fire. Was it not? Like, I remember seeing that set piece before in like Worlds long time ago. Like a few years ago, I remember seeing those set pieces before. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to explode, isn't it? Yet it did not that time, interestingly enough. Okay, this is a new marsh forest. Not marsh forest, just marsh biome. I thought it was the one from before, but it is not. It is not. Whoa, buddy. Whoa, buddy. Please no merm. Merms for some reason were weird last playthrough, bro. Last playthrough, the merms were kind of weird. Like, they were super aggro and would literally chase me like across so many biomes for some reason. Like when I was playing with Wilson, they would chase me so far. I mean, they probably shouldn't be able to now that I'm playing WX, because I have the speed module, so they shouldn't be able to chase me as quickly. Like, I should be able to get away faster. So they shouldn't be able to chase me too far, but I don't know what was happening. Like, they were chasing me really far when I was playing with Wilson. What is that? Is that the Dragonfly Desert? No, I was about to say, like, is this marsh biome connected to the Dragonfly Desert and I just don't remember seeing it? No, the Dragonfly Desert is already down here. Okay. This is Oasis Desert. Goodness. Yeah, this is Oasis Desert. You can tell by the rocks. I was about to say, I thought only this biome had these weird boulder rocks, but no. Oasis has the boulder rocks. This has regular rocks. Oh wait, no, that's not a desert. No. That's not a desert. No, they both have boulder rocks. I thought that was a desert. That's the rocky biome. They both have boulder rocks. I could have sworn it was only Dragonfly that boulders and Oasis doesn't, but I'm probably just misremembering again. Clockwork. There's a little old clockwork over there. Little old clockwork over there. Na, 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 na. Yep, you can definitely tell. Because you can see those cactuses, the whatever their name is. I can't remember. Because the other one's the barrel. The one the dragonfly is barrel cactuses. And these are whatever cactuses. Unless I'm getting the name swapped. Where are the volt goats, I wonder? Because there should be a few. Since we're in Oasis Desert. And of course there should also be the Oasis, but that should be more center, so obviously we're not going to be seeing it very quickly. We're not going to be seeing it since I'm going around the edges. Did he die? No, his thing is still open. It doesn't the eye close if it dies. So I'm pretty sure he's... No, he's just getting super slow. He's just slow. He's just really, really slow is the problem. What's that? Oh, that's the stage area for whatever purpose it has. I don't actually know what it does. I just know it exists. I simply know that it does in fact exist. Bum, 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 da, da. More grass. Not going to really be picking it right now because I don't feel like it. I'll do that at a later date. At a later date, because I already got 20. That's good enough. For now. Good enough for now. My say is getting a little low. Day 4. Day 4. Day 4. I want to check something real quick. Okay. Womp, womp, womp. Oh! Ooh, that's a nice find. This is a good find. Find one of these early. That would be good for winter. That's a good find for winter. Love to find it. Love to see it. That's real nice. Now all I gotta do is get those killed once winter comes. And obviously get the stuff prepared for winter. And hopefully this time I'll do a lot better winter. Last time I kind of struggled because I got too distracted because I was like, obviously it's my first time making a video on Don't Starve. It was my first time making a video on Don't Starve, last playthrough. So I was a lot more like distracted and stuff. So wasn't like super efficient. And so I didn't end up getting like proper winter gear super quickly before winter started. So I was struggling at the beginning of winter. Then there's also some other stuff like I kind of messed up the deer clops fight. And I didn't have like a hand bat or anything prepared. So I was starting to get kind of owned. Like I was starting to get owned with like deer clops, which is like tanking my sanity. Got some good hits off of me too. And I was like struggling against the deer clops fight because I did not prepare for him properly last playthrough. I didn't get my hand bad. I didn't get like my good setup. But this time I'm hoping to prepare for him better. Like what I want to do this time I want to get like a good hand bat for like good high damage for the whole fight. A few sanity foods because that was the big thing. The problem with deer clops is like his sanity drain is so high that I ended up taking hits because I was trying to be risky and get more hits in. I didn't want to like be safe with my kiting. I tried getting more hits in because like my sanity is just tanking so bad. I have to get more hits in. But then it ended up kind of hurting me is the problem. But if I had more sanity food, I could stop that. Plus, I could also, another thing I could do is if I not only get sanity food, but if I get a hand bat and like a marble suit, maybe a little bit of healing food as well, What I could do is, instead of like having a kite, which is, you know, killing my sanity, I can instead try to actually, I can instead tank it. If I just get like a nice marble suit, handbag, and some stuff, I can instead tank Deerclops and get it done way quicker and way cleaner. Hopefully I can do that. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yep, big plan of winter. Get that Deerclops. Ooh, is that second Mactus camp? Yeah, get that Deerclops beat way better this time and be way more prepared for him, and don't have him blow up my drying racks this time because he ran straight to my face. I didn't like kite him away from it well enough. And also this time actually kill Mactus, because last time I did not find the Mactus camp until summer, until it was already at the end of winter. It was already the end of winter, so I didn't get a single Mactus camp, which sucked, because Mactus camps are really good. You get that because you can get the what's the name of the hat? I can't remember the name of the hat. I can't remember its name, but it's like they drop a really good hat for like both insulation for winter, but also it gives you a bit of sanity gain, which can be nice if you like want to, you know, keep some of your sanity up and don't want to lose too much sanity at the time. It can be nice. It can be nice. I don't really care about this stuff, to be honest. You know what? While we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and make some food. Might as well. Yeah, but I didn't get this hat's really nice for sanity gain if you want to keep up your sanity and not have to deal with shadow creatures, because shadow creatures are easy to fight, but it's annoying when you're busy with stuff to have to constantly fight them. So getting the hat from the Mactus would be great for both insulation, a really good insulation hat, and a sanity hat. And the other good thing is the walking cane, because the walking cane is amazing for every character, but it's so good for WX. Like, I definitely want to get him, because you get the walking cane on top of his already like big speed boost you get from his modules, and you'll just be going insanely fast. So I would love to get a walking cane with WX. It'd be absolutely amazing. So I gotta do exactly that. Like, it'd be just be so good. So good. I gotta do it. Oh my god, Frog. Please. Please, Frog. This is giving me trauma from the Frog Rain last playthrough, where they just kept attacking me. Like, they didn't really do much damage, but they just like kept attacking me whenever I tried to like just do anything. Anytime I try to do something in base, like, they just constantly spawn on top of me and then attack me and make me drop something, which is so annoying. Frog Rain can be annoying. A lot of easy food, but annoying. There. 40 petals. Perfectly good rot now. It's gonna be a nice stack of rot later. Berry bush. Berry bush. How much of the world have we done? Oof. We still have half, so we're gonna probably be finished around day 10 or 8. Maybe if we're fast enough, day 8, because I mean we do have the speed module, so we're gonna likely go decently fast thanks to the speed module. So we, instead of like the usual day 10 with like other characters that don't have a speed module, because I'm playing WX with the speed bonus, we could probably get this done a little bit quicker than other characters. Probably get it done like day 8, which would be good, because that's a more getting done by day 8 means more time for me to set up a base before winter and just set up, well, everything. Just set up a bunch of different stuff before winter, because there's a lot of stuff that needs to be set up. Is the thing. A lot of various things need to be set up before winter starts. What can I drop? I don't need this one singular piece of grass, so that's fine to drop. But I also kind of want this torch, though. So what I'll do is keep that piece of grass, though, because I'm actually going to craft a torch that's going to use it up. So that was actually perfectly fine. Man, a lot of berry bushes here. We're gonna have plenty. We're gonna have 4 full stacks. 4 full stacks of berry bushes probably before we even get there. Before we even get to making a base. There'll be plenty of berries. Well, actually a little bit of berries because the problem is it is gonna be it's definitely gonna be winter before I can get much harvest out of them. That's fine. Because winter, despite what you would think, winter honestly is the easiest season for like food. Whoa, buddy, don't you try nothing. Don't get out of here. Easy. Easy. Spiders are so easy. Don't even need to kill them, just ignore them. Darn, I hope I need to temporarily switch that torch there so I can eat something. Do not kill Chester, please. I mean, I don't care. Honestly, you'll probably heal before he can get killed, but it'd still be not ideal. Also, that's a berry bush on the ground. I don't have more room, and I really want to drop anything else in my inventory, so there's nothing else. Actually, I don't care about this pickaxe, to be honest. I do not really care about this pickaxe right now. So actually, I'll just drop the pickaxe. Pickaxe is perfectly fine to drop. Ooh, more berry bushes. So many berry bushes. So many. Man, already about to get to the next stack. It's barely been any time. Barely been any time at all. I'll leave these guys. There'll probably be more berry bushes in other places. I want to grab those 3 berry bushes, but they're not that necessary. They're not that necessary. I could get more other places. Because we still have so much of the world left to explore. Nice. I can put this back. Need to eat a little, it would seem. Go ahead and eat from both stacks. Just so none of them max out on space. Oh, buddy, I didn't realize. Didn't realize we're walking into a killer bee-hive. Don't trigger the other one, please. I did, in fact, trigger the other one. And in fact, trigger all of them. In fact, triggering all of them. Luckily, they did, like, no damage, because only one of them was able to get to me in time. But that was still, like, a spook. Whoa, a little bit of a lag spike there for a second. That was a bit of a spook. Darn it, why don't I have my torch out? Still? Darn it, I got distracted by the killer bees. That's so distracted by them I kept my torch out. Bruh. Bee versus single pig. Who will win? Probably not the bee. Probably not the bee that would literally be getting stun locked every time it gets hit. Probably not the bee. La 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 la. Da, 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 da. What is that? Just the desert again? Yep. It's just Oasis Desert again. Yep, rabbit's running. Do it. There's the Volt Goats. There they be. There the Volt Goats be. Honestly, maybe we can finish it before day 8. Maybe we can, like, get to it by day... Maybe we can get to it by, like, halfway through day 7, honestly. At this... If we go fast enough. Like, I don't think we're going to be having a base, like, set down by day 7, because it's going to take some time for me to walk back to the science machine, make an alchemy machine, and then go to wherever I'm making a base. But I'll probably be finished exploring by, like, halfway through day 7. Not even day 8, honestly, at this rate, because I'm going pretty fast. And there's only, like, a bit of the world left. to explore. Don't get in my way, please. Do not get in my way, random tentacle. Eyebone is still alive, so he's still there, just probably super left behind. Chester is still alive, guys. Just 20 miles away from us currently. Well, that's a lot of tentacles. That's like 4 tentacles all in that little area. Random merm house. And then a beefalo. Beefalo. Do remember, I probably need to kill a few beefalo so I can get myself a beefalo hat, preferably. I don't want to really get like one of the winter hat because it's not as good. I'd rather get the beefalo hats. That would be nicer. Much nicer. Plus it looks cool, so it'd be good. What's that? Hound? Yep. Hound attack is about to happen in a little bit. Frogs, can you dip a little, please? I want to get these berries. Do I have an axe in my inventory? I do. I still have an axe left over. Still not here. Okay, Hound, just go ahead and come. Just go ahead and come now. Easy. Not gonna actually use any of it, but it's still easy. I'm actually gonna drop this axe. I don't really care for it anymore. Axe is no longer necessary. We already got that piece of land. Proceed forward. Continue going forward. We're gonna need our torch. We need another torch soon. Do we have the stuff to make another one? Yes, we do. We do, in fact, have the stuff to make another torch. Med otter. I still don't know what their deal is. Like, what are they gonna do? They seem kind of suspicious. And I swear I've seen one of them run at me. I don't think I've ever had one attack me, but I've definitely seen like one run towards me. So I don't trust them. Can't trust them at all. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hey, buddy. Hi, guys. Don't mind me. Just walking through. Just walking through, guys. Don't mind me walking right in the middle of your nest. I mean no harm. Except the harm that I do mean in the future. I will wipe you guys out in the future, but not now. Do not worry. For now, you are okay. Munch, munch, munch. Munch, munch, munch. Continue on. Okay. Ouch. Ah, I thought I was way farther than that, bro. Duh, I could have sworn I was farther away than that. How did they get me? Could have sworn I was farther away. That's unfortunate. Not that much damage, though. Honestly. Still kind of small. In the damage department. It's not a huge deal. What's that? Oh, oh, a tribal pig village? A little tribal pig area? I haven't seen those in a while. Right in the middle of Savannah, huh? right smack dab in the middle of this event. Do not dig up the rabbit hole. I wanted you to jump in the wormhole is what I want you to do. Okay, that teleports wherever that is. It is dark. Go ahead and have this ready. Okay, we're getting close. All we gotta do is loop around this area and we're good. Though that area might actually be bigger than I thought though, so it may actually be day 8 that we finished, not day 7.5 like I thought and was hoping. I was hoping we could like super speed. Oh, actually, there's no way that area is that small. I think it's gonna be like decently sizable, honestly. I thought I saw something. Like a fly went past me or something. Thought I saw a fly or something. I think I was just seeing shadows out the corner of my eyes. It's getting too late for me. It's getting a little late. Need to get some sleep in a few hours after I edit this video and stuff. Bum bum bum. Oh, my shovel broke. Doo doo. Wow, I got the berry bushes, bro. The berry bushes. This is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 stacks. Almost 6 stacks. We're close to finishing that 6 stacks. We just need a little bit more. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 7/10 of 6 stacks. 5 7/10 of stacks. La 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 la. I'm slowly going insane a little bit. Not that much, but just a little bit. Man Otter stole a random rock because he thought it looked cool. Why, I do not know at all. It's but a simple rock. Why would it want it in its lair? It's but a simple rock. I do not know the answer though, because I'm not an otter. Okay, only 2-way, and I'll probably find it in here because yep, there's obviously gonna be some kind of pig village in here. So it's guaranteed it's gonna find one. Yo, you know what I could do now? You know what's actually great? If I find this pig village, I can get rid of this random gnome. It's actually really nice. I can get rid of the gnome, replace it with gold. Nice, bro. That's really convenient. And I can grab these carrots. You has meat? No, I have no meat. Go away, random pig. You go away, randomly, pig. Buddies. I have no need for you currently. Maybe in the future when I get Monster Bean, I want to turn you into a were-pig and kill you. But currently, no need for you. Let's continue forward. Yeah, man, that's 9 gold's good, because I definitely have enough for an alchemy machine. And I should have enough rocks, because all I need is what? Actually, it's how much gold per little doodad, whatever. It's you need 1 thing, so that's 3. And since you need 2 doodads, that's 6 stone. And then obviously you need 2 cut stone for the alchemy machine itself, so that's 9, it's just 12. Yeah, I have enough. I'll actually have spare by a good amount as well. I'll have enough to make an extra piece of cut stone actually, and still have a piece of stone left over, so we're good. We're good. Good. And obviously we have way more than enough gold as well, thanks to that Thanks to that picking, giving me a bunch of gold in exchange for that random gnome I found. In exchange for the random gnome, the picking gave me plenty of gold. Continue forward. Okay, we still gotta. Yeah, it's definitely gonna have to wait until like day 8 for us to finish this walking, because I underestimated how much land was still left. I thought there was less land than this. Okay, we're about to go to like, we're about to actually go to like 7 stacks, bro. We're actually about to go to 7 stacks of plants. We're about to go to 7 whole stacks. It's honestly kind of crazy. 7 whole stacks of all this stuff. Crazy. There's a lot of berry bushes, bro. That's a lot of them. Absolutely insane amounts. Maybe that's the reason why it's taking a while to cross the world, because I keep getting distracted with berry bushes. Though at the same time, not really, because usually I would have been digging up a bunch of usually I would have been digging up stacks of saplings and grass and stuff. So the fact that I don't have to dig up as much, you know, saplings, because there is no saplings, only twiggy trees, honestly makes up for the fact that I'm digging up way more berry bushes than usual. Kinda makes up for it. Not perfectly, because I digged up so much berry bushes that it's even more than I would have digged up, you know, of berry bushes and saplings combined in a regular world. But you know, it still somewhat makes up for it, even if not fully. Man, this birch nut forest is long. Berry bush. Berry bush. Okay, now this will be the end though, because I can't be taking it anymore. Like, I've essentially gotten rid of every little thing I can. Besides, like, if I could start throwing some stuff in Chester, but nah, bro. We need to get out the move on. To be honest, we need to stop getting distracted by these stuff, because we need to get this stuff done. We need to get this exploration done and start working on the base. There's only but so much time for winter. There's only 14 days left, which may sound like a lot, but it could take some time to setting up the base. Especially because I like go a bit overboard on the base. Like, I don't just make like a very basic base. I try to like get a full farm and this and stuff ready. I even try to like grass gecko proof my grass farm too. Like, I usually go pretty strong. So base building is gonna take some time. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why I need to be ready. Get there soon. Okay. Okay, we're literally gonna be, yeah, we're gonna be done by, like, we're probably gonna be done before day 8 starts. Yeah, we're gonna be barely done before day 8 starts. We're gonna be finishing up, like, in the night of day 7. Which is cool. So I technically was right that we're gonna explore before day 8 starts. It's just that it wasn't like as early. I thought we'd be done by like halfway through day 7, but instead it's mostly through day. Actually, unless it does, no, it curves like that. No, so yeah, we're good. Yeah, so we're gonna be done 90% through day 7, but still before day 8, which is still cool. Okay. Don't accidentally set something on fire, please. That would be annoying. Man, those things still ain't rotted. Yep, that's, I'm pretty sure, fully covered. Let me just do a quick check. Yep, that's something that's covered. Yep, that's fully covered. We covered every little tiny bit. Now we have everything done. Now, if that's the case, where do we want to base? This is a nothingness land. This is just random birch nut for nothing. That's dragonfly. That's rocks, which are good. That's a marsh biome. This is... No, this is... Yeah, this is oasis, savanna, random stuff. What's this purple thing lead to? So blue leads over to... Okay, so I think these connect. So we got something kind of close to the Oasis Desert. Like, not immediately touching, but it's like decently close. Plus, it's actually close to the actual Oasis part itself. And it's actually a nice thing where we won't have to go through the sand as well if we end up, going through here. Plus, there's a bunch of beehives and like a little thing up there too. That's good. So there's the pink wormhole there. Then we have whatever this wormhole is. I should probably check. There's a red wormhole down there that connects to that red wormhole. So we have this Dragonfly Desert is connected up to here, but it's also connected. Where's the blue wormhole go? All the way up there as well. Okay, so there's no really good wormholes over here yet that seems to connect down here is the problem. So what we may want to do is, depending on where this connects, ideally, this connects up somewhere here, or at the very least somewhere up here, because then what we can do is go base around here, because then we can go, if we base around like kind of here, we have access to rock biome, access to Dragonfly Desert, and then we can teleport up here to access Oasis, like a pretty nice forest and like some bees and stuff if we want. And we got a marsh also nearby-ish. So we just need to see where this random wormhole down here connects to, and that'll like help shape our decision of where exactly I want to settle at. Thing I think is gonna go out in a second. Yep, I knew it. Where's the wormhole? Literally right up there. Okay. Make sure to swap in a second. Yep. So I go ahead and save most of this. We're very going insane. We're about to go even more insane though when I start jumping wormholes. Okay, this connects to Witch Birch. Yes! Perfect. Okay, this goes right to Peking. This goes right to Peking, so we just gotta settle down near there. Okay, we just gotta settle somewhere near here. So somewhere on here, because we have this goes to Peking, this goes up to Oasis Desert and all this stuff. There's marsh there, rock there, that there. So we want to settle around here-ish, but where exactly? I don't really like how messed up this kind of area is, because it's like kind of messed around with like all little holes. So I don't want to do exactly there. That'll be kind of annoying. So I'll probably base here. Is there any sinkholes close? But I guess this kind of goes to a sinkhole. I mean, this kind of goes to a sinkhole. Not super well though. Not super well. Is there any other sinkholes that are like better? I mean, it won't matter. I'm still gonna base here because it's still nice, but it'd be cool if there's another sinkhole. I mean, we go if we like base here. No sinkholes around here that are very good. No sinkholes around here. There's one up there, but it's kind of far. But honestly, consider you got to go from there to up to here to get a sinkhole. Honestly, going from there up to there ain't that bad. Also, where's this connect to? There's a red thing there, goes to there. If we go down there, no, it's not that much closer. So now we'll probably have to go. So we will have to travel a bit farther for a sinkhole with this kind of setup, unless there's. Oh no, there's one right here. Never mind. There's one sinkhole right here. It's pretty close. So yeah, so we settle in like this pathway. We settle around here. I'm gonna quickly pick flowers because while I could beat the nightmare creature, I don't really want to. Nah, actually, I will beat it. But I don't really want to beat it with a shovel because that does like no damage. But I can do it. I can do it. It's just gonna be incredibly slow. It'll just be incredibly slow, and it'll probably break halfway through. So I'm gonna have to like make a axe, which will be slightly better. Oh no, please. Yeah, axe would be a little bit better. And hey, it's kind of perfect because we need the axe anyway. We're gonna need the axe in a few seconds anyway when I make a alchemy machine, so it's fine. Put that in you. You take that. Okay, so we're basing here. We're basing right here. Where is the science machine? Down there. Okay, so we head to the science machine, prototype a bunch of stuff. Prototype an alchemy machine at it, and then we head back up in a second. Just don't aggro the random bees. Do not aggro. Oh, there's a lot of berry bushes over there, bro. If I wanted them, I don't need them right now, but there is a lot of them, like a crazy amount. Chester, you better not aggro the angry bees. You better not aggro the killer bees right now. I do not want to deal with them currently. I just want to get to my science machine piece. Do not. Good job. Good job, Chester. You are not completely out of it. Can you actually, I'm actually gonna, I really should have just been storing stuff in them. The reason, you may be saying, like, why was I struggling with my inventory this entire time when I had Chester? Why didn't I just put stuff in him? The reason why is I just didn't trust him. Honestly, with how fast I was going, he was often disappearing a lot of the times because I was just going so much faster with them. And so because of that, I was kind of afraid that he'd honestly get himself killed somewhere and I wouldn't even know until, like, I looked at the eye bone, like, a while later. So honestly, I just wanted to be on the safe side. That's why I didn't trust him not to get murdered. I didn't trust him not to get murdered somewhere, annoyingly. As that would be a bit of a problem for me if he did. But now that we're like, now that the only dangerous thing we're going near is like a single killer beehive, and I know where everything is, and I know that the path down here is safe, I can now trust putting like a few random stuff in them. Like, I'll throw all of this in there for now. Usually put it there. Throw all this in there for now. And let's start doing some chopping. Grab my shovel back. So I can dig up the stump as well. Dig up the stump as well. And hey, with this, my sanity is going to be a decent amount back, and I don't have to pick any more flowers. Because think about doing that, because I don't really want to have to deal with insanity creatures, but it was fine. Just kill one. And then since I'm making an alchemy machine, I have to prototype a bunch of stuff to do that, so that'll get my sanity back up enough. Enough to at least last me until I have a base set up, in which case I'll probably be a lot more stable, probably be able to make like a spear or something, in which case I'll be a lot more confident to fight a bunch of shadow creatures and not really worry if my sanity gets low. Okay. Let's go prototype this real quick. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and leave to wherever it was that I was planning on building the base at. Now we're free to go. Wait, what? No, I think it was over. No, it's over here. I was about to say, like, wait, where is the tribal pigmen? Because I'm making sure, because I know there's Savannah, but I couldn't remember which one there were. So I was trying to make sure for a second I wasn't about a base right next to them and have them constantly try messing with me. But no, they're decently far. Ooh, there's even a spider head hive right here. It's tier 3 though, so I do need to kill it pretty quickly before it ends up doing something. But if I kill that, get it back to tier 1, that'll be like a nice little thing. That'll be nice to have for my base. Okay. So yeah, I'm a base around here. We got a nice little road that's connected to a bunch of places, a wormhole, and a lot of other stuff. And we have easy access to grass, so we can like dig up more grass. We have more stacks of grass and stuff. Do I actually want to be a little bit more over this? No, because I want to be more this way, so I have easy access to like these things. I will go like right here. Okay. Quick alchemy machine. So we have alchemy machine about here. Can I make a fire pit first though? Because I usually like building stuff around the fire pit first. 2 logs of 12 stone. Darn, I don't have the stone or the logs. The problem is I'm gonna need to move some trees over. That's one unfortunate thing about this setup. That if I'm gonna be right in the middle of a savanna, not immediately trees, but there's little forest obviously right next to it. I just want to move it like some of the trees a little bit closer than they currently are, even if they are decently close. They could be closer. They could be a little bit closer than they are. Okay, a bit more stone. A rock. Yep, rock's up there. I would like to do this before nightfall, so I don't have to use up my torch, and instead I can rely on the little fire pit. Where was it I wanted to set up exactly, though? Like, where exactly do I want it to be? Like here, probably. Here, and then, yeah. Like, right about here. So then I'm gonna set the fire pit over here. Like here, I would say. Perfect. Like so. Just dig up some of these grasses that are on the way. If you dig up a bunny, does it kind of work? If you dig up a bunny thing, does it work similar to moles where they'll make a new thing somewhere else? Or is it just permanently get rid of the hole? Actually, I kind of want to look that up real quick. Excuse me a second. I know it's a little cheaty, but I want to look this up. Like if they come back or not, because if they don't come back, I don't really want to break them. Okay. Digging up and showing rabbit hole cause it to cause a regrow event, which, oh my god, random pop of that. Rabbit hole regenerates at 5 days. Okay. So essentially every 5 days in summer, if this is correct, every 5 days in summer it will regenerate 1 rabbit hole. So yeah, if you have like for every rabbit hole you break, it will take 5 days in summer for each rabbit hole. So I can break like 1 or 2 and that'll be fine. Like I can break like these random ones over here and that'll be okay. I just want like, those are okay. I just want like that one gone because it's too close. It's a little too close for me. I just want it to be slightly farther away. Can I get it right here? Yeah, I get there. It just needs to be slightly farther away than it currently is. It was a little too close for my taste. Okay, new boots. New little boots. Nothing important, I see. Nothing too important yet to make. Okay. Let's start setting up the base. By that I mean, Chester, come with me. Come with me, Chester. Goodbye, Chester. We are never gonna see you again. And by that I mean, we're never gonna see you moving again. Chester, I'm gonna have you, give me this. You stay in this one. I'm gonna need you to stay here forever. Just stay standing here for forever, as long as you can. You are now a literal chest. Not only are you a chest for storage, but you literally can't even move anymore, Chester. I just need you to stay here forever. Okay. I'm actually gonna play these. Just stay there and join the future line of chest. Because I'm never going to honestly move him again. Because, well, besides, like, moving him to another, like, chest position. I'm never going to use him as, like, a mobile chest. Because I just don't like keeping up with him. Because he just, like, likes to aggro random enemies sometimes. And get himself killed. So, I just don't trust bringing him around as, like, an actual mobile storage. So, he's just going to stay there. For now. Forever. Okay. Base stuff. Grass, I'm going to start digging around over here. I'm going to go ahead and prepare my grass farm over here. Go ahead and start preparing towards making the grass farm. Digging up everything that I can. Digging it all up. Digging everything I don't need because I do not need it. Okay, where do I want to start it? Like maybe about here. I'm feeling good about here. Okay. Boom. 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 That's one full row. 1, 2. Let me do it like this. That'll make it a bit easier. 3, 4, 5. Why? Oh, why must you do this to me? Oh, why, grass stuff, did you have to plant right there? Now I have slightly less fertilizer than I needed. If that didn't happen, I would have had the perfect, like, 40 I needed to finish all my stuff. Because I was going to plant 40 grass tufts here, but now I'm going to be one off. And it's going to kill me. Inside. It's going to kill me inside. Knowing I'm missing that random piece. So sad. Okay. I wish I had a piece of manure, because then I could have used that as a replacement, but I have found the nearest buffalo are probably some distance. Nearest buffalo are probably some distance, so we're not going to be looking for them right now. It's whatever. I'll fix it sometime in the future. Once I get more rot. Which will probably happen, because I doubt I'm going to be able to eat all these berries in time. It'll probably happen soon, because these berries probably aren't going to be all eaten in time. I will eat most of them, though. Because it'll probably happen, I'll wait until they get red, which actually isn't really bad. Actually, red isn't really that bad. Usually it's kind of bad. But I forgot, I'm playing WX. Usually it's bad for regular characters, because you lose sanity eating spoiled food, and obviously the stats are worse. But he doesn't actually care. I forgot I'm playing WX. He ain't gonna lose a bunch of sanity for it. So that's actually fine. I actually might be able to finish these stuff before they rot then. If I can eat them when they're red as well. Because if I say, like, I might just wait till they get red, then cook them until they're orange. And then once the remaining cooked berries go red, I'll just leave them to spoil so I don't lose sanity. But I'm playing WX, I forgot. I don't even need to worry about it, them turning red. It won't matter one bit. Not at all. Fertilize, 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 fertilize. Do not accidentally eat one, please. That would be really annoying. Super quick mode. Fertilize super fast. Oh, that one piece. The one piece. The one piece is real, and it's annoying me. It's annoying me that it has to be like that, right? Like, the fact it has to be like that. It's killing me inside. Oh, my sanity's back up a little. Thanks to making that stuff. Oh, I don't have any stuff to light up this fire, unfortunately. Unfortunately, well, actually, I'm going to so let me just go chop down a tree, actually. Because I want to light this fire, because I can't use my torch, because torch will Actually, no, I'm planting down walls, so actually it wouldn't matter. I was about to say a torch would use up my hand, which would be annoying, but actually, if I'm planting walls, it doesn't matter, because you don't need a tool in your hand for that. It doesn't matter which tool is in your hand if you're just placing down walls. Okay, 6 logs. That can do me some good. Okay, let's start planting. Yeah, so I'm actually going to use a torch then. I forgot. If I'm planting walls, it doesn't matter. No. That kills me inside. I don't want one wall being slightly bigger. You know what? Maybe I'll make that purposeful then. We'll have the corners be slightly taller. There. We'll make do with it. We'll actually make it a purposeful part of the decor. Okay. Ah, that looks really nice. Oh yeah, actually, let's do it, guys. I was about to say, okay, do we need to have like this so we can do a double gate just to, as like safety measure to make sure we don't actually have some of them go out. No, don't do it again. Do not do it again. Do not do it again now. That'd be horrible. It really wants me to repair. Really badly, huh? Okay. Man, this thing's tight. Oh, no. Was it good? Please do not do that. Okay. Build wall. That's actually fine. I was about to say, like, oh my god, it's so annoying why I build that there. Actually, no, because that's going to be when I build a path anyway. I guess because I'm not properly going little things. That's why it's actually probably messing up. Yeah, I need to, like, be more precise with my, where I'm keeping my mouse. That's actually the problem. I need to go precisely on the little thing. And then it'll be fine. Okay. Boom. 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 Ba-boom. 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 That's 2. Okay, I want to make a bunch more, though, if I can. That's not as much as I need, though. Okay. Then what I'll do is I'll go around getting some sticks. And let me actually go cut down some twiggy trees, because I'm going to need that for my stick farm, since there is no saplings. We'll have to rely on these guys instead. So let me go ahead and get a bunch of them real quick. Or any of the ones that are at least like fully grown enough. At least grab the ones that are sufficiently grown enough to do me any good. Get out of the way, rabbit. Get out of the way. Grab some twigs so I can make some more walls. For some stuff. And by stuff I mean preparing a grass gecko farm in the future. Just preemptively preparing it so I don't forget to do it later and have like a bunch of grass geckos spawn in the middle of my grass farm and then run away because I didn't properly wall it off. That's why I'm just building those walls like preemptively. Preemptively preparing for the future. Because I know it will happen. I know it will. Chop these guys away. I know it will happen, so I will go ahead and prepare for it now. Also, I probably should have broken those really old guys. Problem is, you see these ones, I'm pretty sure these are the max grown ones, but they look kind of similar to these. You may think like this one's obviously way darker, but like when you're starting to get a little sleepy, they kind of look kind of similar. They're both just kind of like a more darker version of like that twiggy tree. In the day, they look kind of similar to me. Like I'm pretty sure that one's, because I swear like this one's darker. Like, because I'm pretty sure these are the same, like, old twiggy tree, but this one, I swear, looks, like, brighter than this one. I swear this one looks darker. So sometimes I'll think, like, oh, this one must not be old. Because this one's clearly the old one, because this one's darker. But no, I think they're the exact same. It's just for some reason I'm like, it looks almost like one of them's darker, but I don't know if they actually are. Oh, there's also a sinkhole right there. Okay, that's a nice amount. Not a super good amount, but an okay amount. A nice-ish amount. I like a little... That water scared me for a second. I was like, what is that? I thought it was a hound. I swear I thought that was a hound for a second. Just an otter. No, I should probably get at least 10, actually. At least 10, so I can start like a nice row of 10. I'll go back once I get that, then. Let me get that first. Okay. Okay, I got 10. I'll chop this guy down. It doesn't matter if I go over 10. I just need to have at least 10. But it doesn't matter if I go over 10. And I'll grab this guy too. Might as well, I'm just going to try to grab all the ones that seem to be fully grown. And then leave the rest. Leave the rest. Nice thing about these guys, I'm pretty sure they work through winter, don't they? I think, unlike like saplings, because these guys are technically trees, even if they're more focused on dropping sticks. They're still trees, so I'm pretty sure they still grow through winter, I think. So I'm pretty sure you can use these guys to just constantly get grass throughout the winter, unlike saplings, which means I'm gonna have way better access to tools and fuel if I'm desperate enough to rely on sticks. Well, actually, no, it's not necessarily had to be desperate enough to rely on sticks, because these guys also give wood, so we just use the wood they give as well for stuff. These guys will actually give a nice supply of wood. And sticks and everything. Oh, a little pond with a bunch of berry bushes over there. A lot of them. Berries, berries, berries. Keep munching away. Keep on munching away. Okay, now I'm out of grass though. Darn, before it was the sticks that are the problem, now it's the grass that's an issue. We're gonna make one preemptively. I want to make sure I get a good amount though of my stuff. Need to make sure I have a good amount of these hay walls, because you need to make them at least like a certain distance for the you need to make sure the grass farm is a certain distance from the gecko farm, so that they don't like stop the grass farm from making more geckos. So I'm pretty sure there's like a thing where like if there's too much geckos in one area, nearby grass tufts can no longer make new geckos. So I need to make sure I keep them far away by making this corridor. That's the purpose of it. That's the whole purpose of it. Okay, I don't think this is enough, but like, I'll get more grass later once this grows. I'll wait until this grows to finish the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a lot easier building this way. 14. It's a lot easier building this way. 15, 16, 17. Darn it. Wrap it up. Darn it, I can't even dig it up because the thing's in the way. Okay, I can dig this though first. I can go ahead and put these guys down though. I just need to remember to keep one. No. Just remember to keep one left over for later. Once I do dig up that rabbit hole. Okay. Let me just head back to base. Eat some berries. The grass. It grows. Strong. And powerful. Okay, now let me dig up that thing, get the rabbit hole, and build this, and with this, that's the end of the video. If you liked the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next video. Bye! I hope this time will be a good playthrough. This time I won't die to a depth worm, or at least if I do, this time I'll actually go to a touchstone on the surface, not underground. But anyways, I'll see you next video. Bye bye!